Game time, game time, game time, man. It's trying to get lit. 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 We got another world tour touching every shore. From Cali to Singapore. Every day I'm seeing more. In the temple as we rock up tempo instrumentals. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together. Now we one time. It's trying to get lit. 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 Hey. Good luck, bro. Good luck, my boy.
Madden Football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Raiders and the Buccaneers. All that and more coming up next.
Why that nigga got a spike team over there, boy? That nigga got a
sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic year. As it'll be the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Carr going to throw right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Good defense, boy. Good defense.
The ball here, no panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here.
No.
And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a
Why is he doing like that?
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally too quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work.
Bro, come on, what the f***?
And you tell
Oh, what?
you do that.
Now throwing
Oh, you kidding, bro? Bro, this
Third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And take it right at the 35. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
You kidding me, bro? You tee it up, hey. You tee it up, hey. You tee it up, hey. You tee it up.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
No! Bro, this is bro. Who is that? He's not even on the team in real life. Who is that? Bro, this nigga just moved all these tackles. Bro, Lord break tackles. Oh my God.
Answer right there, and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
So the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines at a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now, but maybe under pressure, and he will go down.
Let's go, turn up. TV up, Tech. TV up.
And it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Here's Brady to throw. That's caught by and they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That was a heck of an effort to stop it just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe. Because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Good defense. Come on, man. Turn me up.
And the Raider D to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Bro, this nigga passed us, bro.
The pressure got to him as he released it. And 2nd down.
It certainly appears they're going to try to keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Carr will try it again on 2nd down.
There we go.
And it's complete to Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break out.
Oh, no. Come on.
And it's intercepted.
Oh, my God. I wanted to hit, bro. Come on.
Possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And the Raiders have got him. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
Let's go, man. Come on, man.
Could have used a block from his running back.
This ain't gonna fly all the time.
The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Oh, what the?
Thank you, man. 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Bro, what the fuck am I doing, bro? What the?
Pulls it in.
Bro, what the fuck am I doing?
Down inside the 20. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16. But they get the conversion.
Why was I just, bro? What the?
Very nice
job
bro,
right there.
bro, I'm just over that.
Able to create some separation
I was on
and
the.
then utilize
Come
it
on,
to not just
I
make
can't.
the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball
Choke
in his
it, bro.
hands.
See,
So the big play means
coming
just
right.
like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Inside
Told you, here comes the run. Let's go.
and this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right
forget,
at the
man. Come
line
on.
of scrimmage. 2 yards the lowest, 2nd and 12. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's another run.
On play action,
I said it. Bro, what the fuck?
the pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route.
Bro, he pulled the fuck out of me with that play. I just knew it was a run, bro. That bitch, bro.
21 yards away. And the Bucs are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Thank you.
He'll find his tight end.
Oh, like, what
That's
the
Waller.
bro? Like,
Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there. Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 1 quarter done and 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. 7-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. Carr now on 1st down.
awesome.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone get 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Oh my God.
That's going to wind up incomplete. And I think it's high time
I don't know
beginning
what
to
to do,
pass.
like, I'm literally
With
stuck.
some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far. Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Adams, the man in motion left. Carr to throw again.
Thank you.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense. And he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back. And you end up getting the 1st down. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen,
that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to the running game with Jacobs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 41 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got him the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
To throw, it's Carr. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. 4 yards on the touchdown, Brown. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
This nigga been everything tackle known in life.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Hey, kick me, kick.
From the 27, Brady. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Fournette running out of the gun. They find some open field here. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the 1st.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Cover, cover! Fire!
Brady now on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chandler Jones, his 2nd sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
On play action, now Brady. And he hauls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try now for Succop. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. With a slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his left. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From midfield, here's Carr.
Oh,
the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series.
I'm not sure the clock stops.
Do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
I want to run on this league, but I don't know the time.
Carr. Rolling to his left. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Now a signal and a timeout call.
I don't know what to do.
As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Right now.
Adams, the man in motion left. On 3rd and long, it's Carr.
Oh my gosh.
Intercepted. Picked up by Lavonte David. And the Bucs are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we reach halftime here in the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. This is taken just shy of the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased.
Bro, come on. All right, Joe. Look. Come on. Madden. Hold on, man.
And they can do exactly that.
I'm starting to let me do too much. Calm down, bro.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Come on, bro.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 2nd down, back to Fournette. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw.
Bro, I'm right there,
but
bro.
you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside. And I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah, you can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness. That's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Come on, let me get off my block.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
3rd quarter action in Super Bowl 57. Here's a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Fournette. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 21-7. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Set to get this drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change their thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the 31,
Carr.
And it's
finally gave it up.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Down to the 42, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
I just hate how it takes so long.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr dancing.
Oh my God.
This one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
Bro, he's wide open. He's wide open.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
I get stacked here, bro.
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
On now. Oh my, bro.
Intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL.
Oh,
status or experience. Whether it's in person or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
No, come back.
What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Bro, come on.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get this down.
Hey, what makes you throw that?
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 57 for Glendale. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Just very easy, bro. Defense. You do gotta hold it.
Fournette on the counter. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left. But being able
Oh my
to get
gosh, no way. No way, you got
and try and finish off the game.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 64 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL.
Come on, give me a chance.
The right side, the offensive
I know
line,
you good for
often
one,
known as
man.
the nasty side. The
Give me
left
one.
side, usually the technical side.
Give me
Kind of
one
reminds me of
good
the old
time.
Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010.
One good time.
That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Again, it's Fournette.
Bro.
Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Bro,
At this stage of the game,
it's really
the scoreboard is the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is. It's just you're winning games. That comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. You're going to be happy to see it executed. Stay in bounds and work the clock. That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Oh.
Third down, Fournette. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this
Bro,
game,
he
no
just
doubt,
beat up for
third
no
down
reason.
conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Only a yard on the pickup there, second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes,
What is he doing?
this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third.
Yeah, now from this spot on third down.
Nigga Ron Safety.
There's no question about it. They won't even send in a running play here. I don't know. I think they'll try and throw for a touchdown.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Oh, bro. Oh, you should. Come on, man. Give me one.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Now receiver in motion left.
Thank you.
Here's Fournette.
Out of bounds.
Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between
I don't know how
area
to
here
score
on
this,
fourth
bro.
and
This
goal.
nigga knows, bro.
The look you just gave me, because I know what you're thinking. If you're going to run towards the perimeter, you better either stay in bounds or get the first down, or both. He did neither.
Imagine the looks he's getting right now from his team, from his coaches. They go over those scenarios all the time. And as you said, he did neither.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Succop now set to kick it off.
Oh, my God. Then I got to go over the thing. Bro, this shit is terrible.
Abdullah from his end zone.
Oh, my gosh.
And no Allen to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
I was having a good day on good too, bro. I was doing everything.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10.
Like, you see this one I'm talking about, I can't get time to throw anything, bro. I want to get back to this, but I can't. He knows everything I want to do. So what's that?
And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Carr now on 1st down. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Again, they'll throw with Carr.
I don't care.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That's good for 28 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now a play fake. Carr.
One-on-one. You one-on-one, man. One-on-one. Come on. One-on-one, bro. Let's go. Come on.
A great play there. 28 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Carlson over the P-18. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Taken from about the 12.
Let me get my phone, please.
To the 24.
Let's stick this in the flesh. Let me get my phone, please. This shit's hard. This shit's terrible. I hate this.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Brady going to throw here.
Oh, good God. Oh, my gosh. I'm really just lost. Oh, my God. This is let's do it,
I think he believes that's the best way to go and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
They'll try and run some.
That's why I didn't want to play college.
It's a solid footwork there as he'll take us down to about the 38. 96 yards rushing for him now. A big part, no doubt, of why they lead in this Super Bowl.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offense offensive line, I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here,
bro, this is good control.
Control this thing. Get him behind us.
Oh my God, this nigga really beat me, bro.
14 yards and another first. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
Fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl, and they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy to cap an amazing season.
Oh, bro, the stats wasn't too different, bro.
Like, all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
Oh, brother, GG, bro. Oh, bro, that shit don't hurt, bro. Oh, brother. Oh, that hurts. GG, give it up to him, bro. He played the better game. He was the better person.